Hey guys, SaveAsUntitled here, and on this part of Let's Play Pokemon Colosseum, we will check my long-awaited email that was probably like a day later, and you guys really didn't care that much about the cliffhanger, but if you never played this game, you might have. So let's see what's in it. Lab data, Net from the Under. Hi, Net. Hi, this is Net. If you find any data at the Shadow Mode Pokemon Lab, please bring it to the Under. I'll be waiting. So it looks like we have to go to our big, well, he's smaller than us, our good old buddy Net down in the Under. So I'll see you guys right there, so you don't have to go through the annoying thing of going here and then da da da, and then going to the Under and going down. I'm making this longer, so it's actually like you guys are doing it. See you there. So now we are back in the Under, right outside Net's house, and now we are walking into Net's house, and now we are walking down the stairs of Net's house. Hi, Mr. Net, who's on his computer still. I wonder if he stayed there all night. Maybe he's like a... And how does he go there without sitting down? Dude, that's painful. Scott, hand over the data ROM to Net. Oh, now this looks interesting. Let's scope it out right away. Oh, hey, this data ROM appears to contain a list of Shadow Pokemon that have been made so far. Oh, but no, they look like they wiped the data. Scott, please leave this with me. I'll somehow try to retrieve the information from this data ROM, even if it means going over it little by little. Scott, as soon as I discover anything, I'll email you on your P-Star DA. So great, I thought that was going to give us a lead to where we're supposed to go next in the story, but maybe I'll walk out this door and find something else too. Let's see. That's always how it seems to happen in video games. And this guy's just in our way. What can we do? What can we do? Okay, so now I finally realized after using the power of the internet where I'm supposed to go, Ned. I'm sorry I didn't do this without looking it up. I've beat the game before, so it's not like a blind thing where I should be struggling. And I don't know how my young mind found this out, but my little mind was like, no, I can't do it. Maybe because I just had more patience and more exploring. What is this guy? Has he always been here? We finally finished work on that gigantic tower. But phew, did it take a long time to build or what? I don't know when the last time I went back home. You all go up there and see it for yourself. It's shiny, it's gorgeous, it's what I call gorgeous. And wow, that guy told us exactly where we need to go. The real game tower. There's real game there. It's this... Remember when we were here before at the construction site looking for that gear? Now the thing is completely built with cool music. Boom, boom. Okay, it's not as cool music as some of the other areas in the game, but it's still nice music. And I thought of this too because I'm probably not going to go back and use this file ever again. And we do... oh yeah, I have to go to this forest. Whatever, I'm not going to use it. I was going to use it... Excuse me, I was going to use it on Vibria, but we shall go in anyway, and apparently these guards don't mind if I'm here. And this place looks freaking epic. So, let's see what's going on here. There's just a candle thingy. Dun. Okay, I forgot. The song is kind of epic. I just love video game music. You guys heard me say this over and over again. And this area is really cool. It's not... You can tell, might be able to tell what's been going on right now. And look, it's Mr. Afro, half chocolate, half vanilla guy again. You've kept me hanging around, Scott. You've ruined things in Pirate for us. But, you know, we're not about to lose this time over you. This time, I'll win. And I mean it this time. Let the music play. Oh, wait, never mind. We'll battle right away. Do we still get the music? Please tell me we still get the Miror beat music. No, that really makes me mad. I wanted the cool epic Miror beat music, but we just get the epic, I think it's the Chipper admin theme of when you fight an admin like Venus or Ian. And this is another area, this is an area where, as you might be able to tell right now, we go and refight the main admins of the game. This is one of the areas in the game where you can go back and re-catch the shadow Pokemon you missed by fighting them. So right now, if we did not catch Sudowoodo while we were fighting Mr. Fancy Pants the first time, why am I calling Mr. Fancy Pants? Miror B the first time, if we did not catch... Oh, crap. Why does everything have Ice Beam when I want to fight with my Vibrates? It hasn't got one hit in yet. Jesus Christ. I think him on top might have been a better decision. Just saying. But this is an area where you can re-fight and re-get all those Pokemon you missed getting. So it's kind of good for doing that because of how the mechanics of this game is built for getting Shadow Pokemon. But... it's kind of annoying to do the fights again. I'll do this first fight, but then the other ones I won't make you guys painstakingly watch through, because I know you should be watching like required fights, like that's the fights I should have like not edited out of the game. But these fights, like after a while, you don't want to see 3 fights in just one episode. You want to hear like interesting things. You want story development. And Giga Drain, there is like grass types were really terrible into the 4th generation. That's why, and that actually transitioned so well into one of the topics I wanted to talk about that I actually forgot that I wanted to talk about. The best generation of Pokemon, and probably me doing the part of the LP Heroes. I think we're doing a podcast tomorrow or something. I don't know. I haven't ever been on one of them yet, but apparently we're going to be talking about Pokemon and like best game and our favorite Pokemon and soundtrack and stuff like that. And for the longest time, I've always considered Gold, Silver, and Crystal the best generation. But now that I'm going back and playing Crystal, and I'm also going back and playing Sapphire. And also I'm playing Colosseum, so I'm like doing 3 Pokemon campaigns at the same time. But I go back and I'm like, Crystal, it's not really as good as I remember. I mean, it did add a lot of innovative things. It added 2 new types, Dark and Steel, I believe. Yeah, it added Dark and Steel. It also added, well, in Crystal it added the Battle Frontier and / Battle Tower. I think it was the Battle Tower in that game, and which advanced a lot from there. It added, Jesus Christ, there's been 4 interruptions during this recording session. I guess it just doesn't want to do it. And it's that John dude calling again. He is such a creep. I don't even know who that is. I just know the caller ID says John. And oh, he actually doesn't have a bunch of Ludicolo's now. He has a Golduck. Ain't that peachy? But I always end up talking about a topic, and I always get off track. And this fight can get really annoying with his Rain Dish Leech Seed Ludicolo. It really is. He's such a freaking annoying. No, I don't want to gust my own Pokemon. Why would you think I would do that? I don't know. There's some moves like Skill Swap that's good for that, but there's very few moves that are good for hurting yourself. But going back, Gold, Silver, Crystal, there's nothing like, besides the few innovations it had, and it did have some great innovations though, such as like, as I said before, well, it didn't have the running shoes too. I didn't think of that. I never really noticed that before until I went back and played Crystal. I was like, this is really annoying. But it added like a more in-depth storyline, and Soul Silver and Heart Gold actually expanded more on that, which I think that was really cool how they did that. Pokemon should have a lot more story. I've heard Black and White has a lot more story, and I don't know how you guys responded to that question in the last episode because I'm recording this together. Maybe no one even responded. I always get my high hopes up for people responding to things, and then there's no one responding, and then I cry myself to sleep at night. Wow! Oh, and Thunder is 100% accuracy. This is going to be good. So, Gold, Silver, Crystal really isn't that good, but, Sapphire and that, and also one more thing, and I gotta stop really going back and forth. Gold, Silver, Crystal really didn't add that good of Pokemon. I mean, those Pokemon got a lot better in the 4th generation. I keep on talking up the 4th generation in this Let's Play, but it's actually really, now that I like keep on looking back at it, it's really a lot better than I remember seeing it the first time. It made so many, like, hard to use Pokemon and from the 3rd generation, no, from the 2nd generation, so much usable. But there's so many Pokemon from the 2nd generation that just sucks. I mean, Gligar up until 4th generation sucked. Heracross is okay. I've been using a Heracross in my Crystal playthrough. It's actually not half bad. I'm kind of liking it. I'm also using it in Sapphire. Apparently I have a Heracross thing now, but oh crap, that won't do anything because of own tempo. Oh wait, it does. No, it just can't be affected by sound moves, that's what it is. The one that can't be confused is Spinda, I think. I believe if I'm getting that right. No, it can't be hurt by Supersonic because of own tempo. But there's really nothing Gold, Silver, Crystal added, and their Pokemon just suck. There was good ones like Umbreon, Espeon, Lugia, Ho-Oh, but the amount compared to like some of the other games that it added, it just really sucked. And Hoenn added, I can't go Kyogre Groudon. They added, yeah, well, they did it. They added Kyogre Groudon, Latios. They had a lot more legendaries, another thing I like having in the game. I think Black and White, I've heard there's like 10 or like 15 legendaries. I think that might be pushing it a bit, but adding more legendaries was a good addition in sorry about that, is a good addition that they made in Sapphire and Ruby. And in Emerald and also in Sapphire and Ruby they did this, but they made so much more of a story, which is great for Pokemon because Pokemon is supposed to be for a younger age and for an older age, but the story added like another element to that, and then the younger age part was Armadillo. Armadillo is a great, and how did you miss Toxic? I thought Toxic was a 100% hitting move. Armadillo is an okay Pokemon. It's got a weird type. It's Bug Steel, I believe, so it's quite weak to fire, but it's a weird type, but it's a kind of a cool type too. But just the story in Emerald is so much better. How it goes back in between the two teams and they're all fighting, and like Kyogre and Groudon and the whole like fighting, and then Rayquaza comes and breaks it up. It's so awesome. And then even in Sapphire and Ruby, the story was still great. Like, and I'm not trying to knock off Crystal, because Crystal had a goodish story. Gold and Silver, really not so much. I mean, Hoa had a cool backstory. Lugia, not that much. I remember Lugia had a baby in like the anime or something. I can't remember exactly how that was, but apparently Lugia had a baby, and you can't breed it. It doesn't make sense. Game logic is not constant with anime logic. It doesn't make sense. But the story added with Emerald, with the like the end of the world being brought on by Kyogre and Groudon and Rayquaza, it's just so much cooler than the earlier games. I'm slowly leaning to making third my favorite, and also ChuggaaConroy's Let's Play is also like rubbing that in my face too as I'm playing Sapphire again. But it looks like we beat the ice cream half vanilla half chocolate Cypher. I always do that. Cypher admin Miror B. I'm an awesome dancer. Apparently that's his voice now. I'm an awesome dancer, but I can't win battles. I'm Miror B. I'm a prepubescent teenager. This just won't do. I admit you've beaten me thoroughly. Okay, when I'm done here, I give you this. Why? Why would you just give me this? And it's from NASCAR. Think of this for a great gift from our great leader, NASCAR. Don't leave here without it because you'll get nowhere. But maybe it'd be for your own good. You didn't go. So maybe he's kind of tricking us to go and do something bad. But it's from... Why would you just give me something? Maybe it's like a trick plan. I don't know. But cool music again. But as I'm saying, just Sapphire and Ruby, they made so many great changes. Oh, and that's not a candlestick thing. That's a model of the building. So I'm really debating on which generation is the best. I'm going to... As of now, me not putting a lot of thought into it, but still putting a decent amount of thought to it, I have to go with third generation being my favorite as of now. I've really always been a fan of second gen because of their music and just like the nostalgia I have from it. But right now, it looks like third gen's my favorite. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. And I think I'm going to use my speed up here to do more battles against the people. Let me just see what's going on here, because I kind of remember how this area works and kind of don't. Let's see what's up in this way. And that's kind of annoying that it couldn't just load more of the stuff together. I mean, this looks really cool, but every time doing that is quite annoying. And it looks like we have two of these guys to fight. It would be nice if we could fight these guys both in a battle. And actually, instead of speeding up the fights now, I think I'm going to end this episode off here, because we did that one battle, and I'd rather have rather have a quantity of videos to give to you guys. And it sounds like, and you guys can probably hear my voice has started to die slowly since the beginning of the episode. So next time on Let's Play Pokemon Colosseum, we will probably do a lot of speeding up and more fighting in this giant glass tower. And it looks like we're actually closer to the end of the game than I thought. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, like, comment, rate, subscribe, and remember to answer the question of the video: what generation is your favorite and why? See you guys next time.